Hello everyone, for a project I'm working on, I needed to do a cove cut on pieces of wood that are longer in the wrong direction. So I'm almost cutting the cove cut in the wrong direction. So there's the cove cut. I've just started working on it, and I just wanted to show you the method I've used. Basically, I have a number of pieces that I've got to put a cove cut into, so I've clamped those together and then I've screwed in a sideboard onto each side. Effectively, this makes a jig, or if you want to call it that, a cove cutting sled. So now I can move this backwards and forwards across my device, like so. All the pieces stay together, all the pieces are cut cleanly. The cove is otherwise set up as normal, so for example I'm using this rather cool height setting tool from China to set the height of the blade. I'm doing an asymmetric cut here, so the blade is angled. So this is about as difficult as it gets, but this I've not seen anyone do this before. The reason is I want the cove cut to come right up to the edge of the piece of wood, and that's actually quite dangerous because the wood could collapse on the blade and you would have a problem. So by adding an extra margin like this, you both get the effect of some safety, because you can push from back here rather than on the wood itself. You get some safety, but you also get a margin and effectively a sled, because now I can push blocks which are longer this way than that way, which I would normally need a cove cutting sled for, like the one that Izzy Swan built. I guess the advantage of this system is that you're not actually screwing into your table anywhere. You're just using a clamped fence as normal to do your cove cuts. And so I think this is a useful tip. It's a cove cutting sled without screwing into the table. Of course, the substitute is you do screw into the wood in places. Now in my case that's not a problem because of the way I'm going to use this wood, but that is the downside of this. One possibility would be to build the sled quite high and then use clamps to hold the pieces of wood together rather than screws, but I went for screws because I wanted to be really safe, because I'm going at quite a sharp angle here. Okay, so that's the tip for this week. It's a cove cutting sled without needing to screw into the table. Alright then, bye bye.